Welcome back. Will Worsham joins us now for this week's Speaking Legal discussion, where he answers a viewer's legal question on air. Good to see you again.
You too.
You ready to take a look?
I am.
All right, here we go. I was hit by an uninsured motorist. They presented an insurance card, but in fact, the insurance was not in effect. I have filed the appropriate report with the state, and the allowed time for them to comply with the financial responsibility law has expired. What is the time frame for me to file my lawsuit, and what type of lawsuit do I need to file? Will?
Okay, lots of fun stuff in this question. Yeah. The lawsuit we want to file is obviously a personal injury lawsuit, assuming there's a personal injury involved in this auto accident. That's kind of the missing fact here. If I remember the question right, I'm not sure if it was property damage only or if it was just...
I don't think it said. I was hit by an uninsured motorist.
Real quick, if it's just a car, real tricky situation there. You really need to go with your own insurance company there. Hopefully you've got collision, liability, either one. And that, if you got collision on it, then you're covered. So you're fine.
Right.
So let's put that to the side, because trying to collect on a property damage claim only is not easy, because you don't really want to hire a lawyer in that situation, because you're out the money that you spent to hire the lawyer. There's no money to pay the lawyer. It's just not a great scenario. So let's deal with a situation where there is some personal injury, so you can get your medical bills covered. You get your pain and suffering award. Your lawyer will take that on a contingent fee. They're paid out of that pain and suffering award, and everybody's happy. That's kind of the normal scenario we're talking about, dealing with a personal injury case. You see the TVs on, the commercials on TV. That's what we're talking about, personal injury case. So, but the other person is uninsured. Best case scenario is you have an uninsured motorist policy coverage as part of your policy. I was in a car wreck several years ago, 7 years ago actually, with an uninsured motorist. My young son, his legs were broken.
Oh, no.
Uninsured motorist, we claimed on our own policy, and we got everything covered. So that's ideal. Most people are going to have that. If you don't, get it. It's cheap. And there's another coverage called underinsured motorist policy. That's good too. Now, this person filed a report with the state. What that's going to do is, if they don't, since that person didn't respond, their driver's license is actually going to be suspended because they were an uninsured motorist involved in an accident and did not take care of the financial responsibility involved therein. As far as the timing of the lawsuit, they can file that at any time. They've got up to 5 years to do that. That's the statute of limitations in the state of Missouri. So any time before 5 years, they can do that. But if there's personal injuries involved, they should talk to an attorney right away.
Right away. Okay, so I've always wondered this, because you hear the term uninsured motorist all the time. What is my incentive? And I know the answer, sort of. What is my incentive to be an insured motorist? There's so many people out there.
It's illegal not to be.
Okay.
So if you're driving without insurance, that's illegal. It's a misdemeanor. You can actually go to jail for that. Your driver's license would be suspended
like
if they find out. Even if you don't have an accident, if you're caught driving while suspended, a judge can actually say, hand your license over right now. Take your license away immediately just for driving without insurance.
Yeah, unless you put up so many, what is it, a bond you can put up? Well, you insure yourself.
Yeah, basically. You can be self-insured by posting a significant bond with the state of Missouri to show that you have the assets to cover any damages if you were to cause them, be at fault in an accident. But yeah, your main incentive is it's illegal.
It's just straight up illegal to do it. But you hear that all the time, and you say, if someone hits me, it's bound to be an uninsured motorist. So you start thinking, you know, I mean, like I said, I get it.
Hey,
I understand
all the time,
that,
people drive without insurance, and people drive without a valid license. It happens every day,
all the time,
all day long, everywhere.
Even if an accident isn't your fault, if you don't have insurance, you're in trouble.
You're in trouble. That's exactly right.
All right, well, hopefully that doesn't happen to you, but if it does, you know, you may need a lawyer.
Absolutely.
Will Worsham, thank you so much. If you have a legal question for Will, you can email him at wworsham@color10.com. He will answer your question on the show.